Well, I'm gonna go check if it's working. So it's the link, right?
Yes. Where is the link?
Settings. Oh, right there, maybe hit the drop down.
Which drop down?
On the, yeah, you're hovering over it. Go back up a bit. Those, yeah, hit that.
Oh,
You on live, you on YouTube. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
Nice, okay.
Which one's the owl, I guess?
Check the webcam.
Oh, it's got you.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
cool.
Sweet.
Oh, look at that.
Finally. You want me to walk you through it? Where a lot of people question about it? Are we waiting?
Laura came down yesterday over here and.
We got live stream, we got Al.
I know. Yeah. We got two PowerPoint presentations, so people can put all our pictures.
And I don't know if he is here. I don't know where she's been.
Okay. And then
Maybe he's in there talking to them.
we're gonna have tables back here for them to pick up, two, three tables. Great. We're gonna put our separate over here, so when they get their computer, they can go, hit your state in, we'll move, then they can also get like AT&T and a public people, a journal, sure.
And you can say, thank you. Hey.
Just a shake.
But Jaden's can't. Sure they would have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So be nice. And then we put the food here, and we're picking up some more water, so we'll have water so we can keep it there playing. Early, I should. Well, yeah, she said they shot her, yeah, her and she did. Yes. We didn't do the tags, we could put them, but I don't know. Because it's not gonna be the only week. I know ABC, I put it in. Down on the press release. Very simple.
See bags.
Really? That's so.
So that would take it out. Carry
for the last. Is it go good?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, hello, hello,
I'm just.
hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Laura. You have to get in touch. Have us in the post, someone will get up. Are you? Energy. What? Yeah, that was, but it was on the fourth.
I'm so sorry that. And yes, you may have. I am not in Charles in charge. I am just. Please find the seat, they're not in the back. Okay, thank you for coming. Okay. Share with your friends. It's like we have. I use. I think there's actually.
I find it.
That's true. That is a point of compliment. That is excellent. She can't get it. Don't turn out. I mean, you're from Dallas. She goes, here, you know. Hey, you good? Hey, right side. Yeah, we have to go in. I still got like 3. Okay. Oh, yes. My favorite Christmas.
Laura.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. How are you? Oh, that's right. You're good. Yeah. Yeah. Greg, you still not working? Yeah, little piece. Use these on. Yeah. That's why I went with I've got a couple more, but I started just these they have the one else to take. You can get perfect here with. You can be on the phone. Yeah. They're only $40 now. They used to be 100. On Amazon. It's Prime Day.
It is Prime Day, that's true. I don't need to look that. Like, got me down like 2 o'clock. It's late, but I'm like. Yeah. She'll teach, and so I can use that. Well, sure. 40. Putting it in. I'm just gonna put it in. I'm not gonna buy it.
Thank you later. I'm better putting it in the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So what do you send to me? It's yours. Great. Great.
Yeah. There they are. He's working on that.
Well, I can tell you in great.
I do. Yeah.
Or.
You have the thing that plugs into the back, so you have a little bit of dumbbell. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, we got that one too. I got my grandmother. Yeah, my daughter. And she was bigger. But it was for two people to connect.
Yeah.
So she and her friend, they went to Scotland, Ireland this year.
They said we're right here.
You're right here.
We're right here.
What's
The
up?
graduates are
All
right
in front.
All of perfection.
Here, I'll take it. It was all like.
Yes, sir. Did you send it just to me?
Can you forward?
Okay, yeah, I thought. Somerville and. Yeah. Want to go back and put? Yes. I think what you said. Okay, yeah, you sent it to Brian and then you sent it to me and said you sent it to Brian, but I should send it to Laura. So let me forward it. Okay, I'll copy both of you. Hi, y'all. Yeah, nice. How to see you here? Welcome. Thank you. I sound Gabby. Yeah, and send it to Brian.
Brother, husband, wife,
Saying that,
the
but
married.
that-
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm here. Here. Okay.
Yes, yes. Yes,
I
thank you.
wonder if we have, music for, oh, that's what you're doing, okay. Might be the Wi-Fi. So,
I got the song.
oh, you have, okay, all right.
And they are all lined up and ready to talk.
Okay, let me just check to make sure we don't have anybody in the lobby, and then we'll go ahead. We can do that. We're gonna get started just a few minutes. I'm having one of those technical difficulties, Come on in. We're gonna get started in just a few minutes. Laura went to get, some batteries for the microphone, so it doesn't have any batteries, so. Not that we need it for the music and stuff. Are they lined up and ready to go? She just went to get batteries. We have a dead mic and we don't need it for comp, but we need it for the music.
Yeah, that's all. Or whatever. In place color. Don't have it. Pronounced.
No, I don't know, just, you just call them in order and then
And then we'll, at the end, if someone got the wrong one.
That's not a good price.
That, I'm telling you, I have like volunteered to like, be the person on staff. I can never make them. I mean, they'll come down here, they'll show me the incentives. I'm like, that doesn't mean anything to me.
It's something that.
You're all stressed. Like, can you like not just
Speak up to play the.
Let's put it in the microphone.
This microphone.
go?
What?
I just wanted to listen to their conversation.
There, but then.
So, one of them said, I see the cake. He said, but I don't see it on the.
I mean, there's a lot there. At least all the graduates showed up. All 10 of them did.
I'm
Yeah.
impressed with the lineup. So,
Mhm.
how many shot for brains?
About 25 to 30.
So big.
Yeah.
Here's what's gonna happen, y'all. We're gonna just play this as loud as we can because our microphone is not functioning. And so what we're gonna do is, it won't matter how loud the music is, because we're just gonna make some noise, because we're about to send our graduates in. So when they come in, everybody makes some noise for them because they're excited. And we're gonna see how we can do this. All right, yay. Okay, doing it old school. Very good. Welcome, everybody. It's great to see you all. Thank you for coming to support our graduates, and we're super excited for you guys. Super excited to have you here. I'm Mary Ann Gilmer. I'm here with Palmetto Goodwill. And I have one of the great responsibilities of supporting the ICANN program, and Chad and the entire team. So this is a really fun day for me, but it's a really great day for y'all. And so you have had some incredible achievements, 12 weeks of hard work and growth. And from what I hear, some transformation. And it's a testament really to your resilience that you're here today. Obviously, it's a belief in a better future for yourselves, probably for your families, for your friends, and other people in your lives. So this is always a milestone. Graduation is always a milestone, but today for you all, I think it's more than that. It's a declaration that you are not defined by your past, but by your potential. And that you're ready to step into the workforce. You are in the workforce. I understood from Chad that you are all Palmetto Goodwill team members. So this is your family. It's your family. And so we are so happy to have you on our team. We know that you're ready to, and I've heard some of you all have already been promoted. So we'll give a hand. And I know that it was tough sometimes to show up day after day, right? It's not easy to show up day after day. And you did it with commitment. You learned new skills, you built some new habits, and you proved to yourself and others that you're capable of achieving great things. In fact, today, you didn't just achieve great things. Each one of you is a great person. And here's why I believe that. I think it takes a special kind of greatness to show the resilience that you guys have shown by just being in the room today. It takes a special kind of greatness to do that and be that resilient. Because for me anyway, I don't know about for y'all, but for me anyway, resilience is not just about bouncing back. It's about pushing forward. Pushing forward. And that's what you guys have done. And I think it's about choosing growth over comfort. How many of you all had to choose some growth over comfort? I know I have in my life, but I know each one of you guys have had to do that. And it's about choosing hope also. And so thank you for choosing hope as becoming part of Palmetto Goodwill. You face a lot of challenges that many people will never understand. And you've overcome them and you've rewritten your story, not just for yourselves, but for your families and your community and for everybody who's going to come along in your footsteps. Because let me tell you, now you're a proud team member, I hope a proud team member of Palmetto Goodwill. And there are going to be people who have your same experience in life who are going to be stepping into your workforce. And so I know that because you guys have achieved this, you're going to reach back and pull them up with you, right? You're going to pull them up with you, and we appreciate that. That means you're powerful and you're worthy and you're ready to pull some other folks up as well. So as you move forward, really what I just want to say is that we hope you keep reaching for greater career success with us. We hope you keep reaching for more training, more education, promotions, growing your career. We hope you can do that because we are a lot of these people in the room here are Palmetto Goodwill team members. And they're here to support you on that journey and help you grow with this organization and grow in your lives and in your careers. So don't hesitate to reach back out for support to any of us. I always ask the audience of Palmetto team members, when these men and women say, hey, I could use some help, I could use some guidance, I could use some support. If you will be a Palmetto team member to support them on that journey, say, I will.
I will.
I will, and they will. They will be there for you. We are here for you. And somebody else who's here for you today, it's really my pleasure to introduce him. Somebody who is embodying the very spirit of resilience and transformation that we're celebrating today. Keith Smalls is the executive director of My Community's Keeper Mentor Group. And they are a nonprofit organization in our community that supports the community through youth restoration, community revitalization, and transformative mentorships. Keith and his mentors, his volunteer mentors, support a lot of youth in our community. And I'm sure he'll tell you all about that because he loves to talk about it, and I love to hear about it because he does a great job. He is not only a dear friend of mine, but he's also a really trusted colleague who knows firsthand the challenges you face. And he really has that lived experience, but he also has a heart for service. And he has turned his own journey into a powerful testimony and has dedicated his life to helping others rise. So I hope you will join me in welcoming my friend, Keith Smalls, to come up and share a few words.
Thank you. The microphone. I hope you can all hear me.
Yep.
Good stuff, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, Shane.
Man, shouts out. Some of you I know face. I'm honored to be here. It's just such a joy. When we talk about lived experience, for those who know what that is, I served 19 years in South Carolina Department of Corrections. 2015, I was released from South Carolina Department of Corrections October 1st. And a year after my release, my 17-year-old son was murdered by a 15-year-old. So a lot of the work that I do was really geared to violence interruption. As a founder of the organization, it was specific that we work on youth restoration, community revitalization. But it was more so, I think, a big piece of saying, hey, we're not just going to be working with any youth. So we partnered with the Department of Juvenile Justice, and all the kids in our program are system involved. So they referred from TJJ. And that was intentional. That was something as a founder of the organization. I looked back and I said, I know where I came from. I was in juvenile. I did all this time in SCDC. How could I not be specific in working with these kids? And granted, I get a lot of parents who reach out to me and say, hey, my kid hasn't gotten in trouble yet, or he hasn't gotten in trouble, but I would love for him to be in the program. And I feel really bad because sometimes I have to say no, because I am committed to that group of people. I've been there before, and I know how hard it is, almost how easy it is to transition from juvenile to adult jails. And that's the work that I do. But to be able to come and share in this moment with you guys is really, again, my calling card. I've sat in similar seats as you have sat in and kind of traveled similar roads. So I kind of feel some of it, as far as the transition and the journey. So I want to kind of talk about that a little bit, and I just want to kind of be brief, but I want to be able to hopefully my words inspire and motivate you. Again, I am one of you guys. And there's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. We come from similar places, similar journeys. And my conversations with youth in my program are individuals. I often say, how do you become who you become? And it's not so much so how, because I always think how is more individualized. I think the how is like each of you guys, girls, how was like personal. It was one thing over another, and it was really yours. And similar to somebody else, but the how was yours. But the who thing, I think that's more generalized and more universal, because who, I think, is based on who you want to become. And I can say any one of y'all would just settle for, I just want to be a better person, right? I want to be better. But then let's raise the bar a little bit. Let's just say we want to be the best version of myself. Let's just be with the best version of myself. And in doing so, how many of you familiar with the Daily Bread? I think when I was in prison, as I said, 19 years, I read the Daily Bread. More than I read the Bible, more than I read Sports Illustrated. I mean, it seemed like the Daily Bread was always under my pillow, and I read it. And I really enjoyed the Daily Bread. And what the Daily Bread did was daily affirmations for every day. What we typically did not do was we didn't read forward. I don't know. I'm not going to ask how many of y'all who read forward to the day after, you cheating life a little bit. No. But you definitely sometimes read backwards. You read backwards and you went back and said, what day? This day was rough for me. This day, I didn't have my Daily Bread then. You read backwards. But when we talk about, and it's not bad to do that. It's all right. When I think about best practices, I think the best thing to do is take it one day at a time, right? Stick with that one day, right? Read what's there for that one day, and allow that to kind of have its kind of space in your world. And that's, to me, something I really want to pass on to you guys as you transition into the new space, the everyday kind of thought process. I think Marianne talked about resilience. I'm a person of ingredients. I think about what it takes to be the good or the best version of myself. And I have a tendency of looking back in my prison time and like, okay, what were some good habits that you had that you could take with you the next day? What were the bad habits that you shouldn't have? And being intentional about that. My pass along is that we do that. We be really serious about it. We be really intentional about it. We make sure that it is a part of our every day. And it's going to be a challenge. It is going to be a challenge. It's not easy to carry those things every day. It's not easy to even sit in that one day and say, hey, this is for me. This is my inspiration. This is my motivation. And I need to carry this throughout my day. But I don't think there's nothing more important for you guys and girls than doing that everyday work. Being resilient, yes, but being dedicated and committed to the moment. This is special. This is special. This is special. And as much as family members are here, and we thank you all for being here, and Palmetto Goodwill for all those who supported them, I'm selfish. I'm probably more selfish now than I ever been because I love to do work for everybody else, but I am selfish. I often say, like, I know that what I did that. God gave me favor and he blessed me, but this is my work. And I want you guys to stand up and stand on that. You did this. You were inspired and motivated by family members, loved ones, friends, people who work with you, your colleagues, kids. You were inspired by them. But at the end of the day, you have to receive that and actually do it. That's one of the reasons why I think I love the I Can program. I think it kind of goes back to what that first person, because it does start with you standing up and saying, I can, I will, I am. It does start with you. And I don't think it's like, I don't want to make it difficult in this conversation. I want that to be simple. It is a simple I can, I will, I am. I am good enough. I am better. I am the best version of myself. Those things matter. They make a difference in who you are now, but then again, who you become. Trust me, whoever you become, you're not there yet. That's still a part of the journey. But in order for you to become who you become, it's the how. And the how is one day at a time with a sense of resilience. The how is I can. The how is I will. The how is a part of the journey. It makes you, look at that mirror. It makes you love yourself a little bit more, makes you pray a little bit harder, and all those things are fine, But when you get up and you finish with your prayer and you look back and you say, I can, be exactly who I want to be. I can be the best version of myself. I am here for a reason. To whomever, I think within these words that you take with you today and whatever you become, right? Don't let it be lost on you about, the work that you put in to get here. If you were able to do as much as you were able to do to get here today, and trust me, I believe that was a long journey, a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties, a lot of barriers, right? If you were able to do that to here, please believe and expect that you can do just that much and even more to get there, wherever that is, in a good space, in a good time. If you were able to do as much as you were able to do to get here, I will, I am, I can, you will be able to do as much as you need to be able to get to wherever it is you want it. So if nothing else you take with you, take that with you and know that is true. It is possible, but know that it is in you. Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to present the guest speaker here. First off, I want to say how much this group means to me. Most of the folks here in this front row here were the first people to work in the retail store. It's easy to be fifth, sixth, or seventh, but to be first really says something about the character of this group. So much of the fact, when I see store managers now, no small talk. We're not talking about the weather, sports. They want more of you in their store. And that's a testament to what you guys have done. To present the guest speaker, Mr. Gary Collins is going to speak briefly. Gary came to us from SCDC after a lengthy stay. He originally got placed in our Sumter store, did an outstanding job. The trash compactor was down during his stay. And one day, and that's a challenge because trash compactors are very important, correct? Yeah. So when the trash compactor goes out in May, that can be kind of rough. Gary saw that as a challenge to make it more efficient. He texted me a picture from work where he stacked everything up so it wasn't all cluttered. And that's a testament to who he is and how serious he is about his reentry and really not just reentering society, but becoming someone in society. Not too long after that, I was doing a follow-up call with Gary, and he asked me where I was going. I'm like, I'm going to Charleston. We're struggling with store staffing down there. We really, we're trying to get people into the store, specifically the Mount Pleasant store. Right, Rick? So 2 days later, Gary calls me up, and he says, I just got into a transitional house in Charleston. I want to go to Mount Pleasant. And ever since he went into that store, he's retail team member 3, retail team member 4, and now he's a team lead. in a store that really needs it. And all Palmetto Goodwill knows, the stores are our lifeblood. If there's no I can if those stores aren't making money. And this group is really helping us make money, great customer service, and I can't be more proud of it. So without any further ado, here's Mr. Gary Klein.
Hello, everybody. By now, you know my name is Gary, right? Right. First thing I'd like to do, right, is applaud the ICANN group for their graduation. Right? And as ICANN, right, we know that we really got to give some credit to other people, like our store managers. Like I got Rick. Where you at, Rick?
Right here.
Right, I got Rick. Right, Rick is a superb store manager. Right, I mean, somebody who'll listen and not judge. Right, and he's the type of person that you can get close to and be a friend. So I like to thank Rick, right, for accepting me into his family and his group, right, and making me one of his friends. Now, the next person, right, which we all know, would be Chad, because he likes to duck it a lot, right? Chad, right, has been our really supporting backbone since day one. Right? He finds out what the problem is, he's looking for the solution. Right? And Chad, we want to thank you, right, for all that you've done for us. Right? Because truly speaking, without you, some of us would not be here. That's true. So please know that, right, we appreciate everything you do and it's recognized and honored. No, Chad told me make it brief, so I gotta make it brief. Right? But, all right, there are certain things that you have to understand what this ICANN program is going through, right? Some of us, right, have been dealing with obstacles, right, that's been hindering us for advancement in life and society. Some of us, right, came from prison, right? Like me myself, right? Some of us is dealing with personal issues, addiction, right? Family issues, right? And ICANN is actually giving us, right, the chance, right, to really say that we can, because this is what we hear the most. Pay close attention, right? We don't hear that ICANN, we hear that we can't. For everybody who has left the prison system, you can't do this, you can't do that, but you can't get housing, right? You cannot get a good job, right? Oh no, you cannot get this program. But Goodwill, right, turned to I can't, and so now I can. I can get that good job. I can get the housing. I can get that assistance that I need through Goodwill. So I like to thank Goodwill, right, for turning all of our I can't into I can. Now, I thank the staff of Goodwill, right, because, right, we really enjoy y'all because we see that you try to motivate us to do the right thing. Right, I mean, and you don't know what that means for us. Because some of us, right, are loners. Right, some of us is trying to deal with this on our own, right? And you're trying to show us that we got the support and guidance that we need to achieve, right? So please know that that is noted, right, and honored and recommended to everybody else to do the same exact thing, right? So please know, right, that every little thing you do for us, right, we're paying close attention, we're making mental notes, what that's about. Right. I'm gonna cut it short a little bit more. Goodwill can actually change a person's life who's been struggling, right, with incarceration, addiction, right? So we have to realize, right, that being employed by Goodwill is more just employment, right? It's actually a life-changing, right? That's just right. A life-changing effect that will make you be a better person in society. We have to label things that other people don't want to be labeled. Criminal, right? The worst society, right? But that's not always true. right? Sometimes we just categorize in that with other people, right? Because when we come out, right, we have goals for ourselves, right? That we don't want to go back to doing what we used to do. We want to go back, right, and excel in society and do the best that we can for our family and friends. We got people that's looking for us to fail, right? You know what? We look to each other to succeed. We look to goodwill to help us succeed. So please know, right, that we have a lot of things that's going against us, right? But we understand that goodwill, right, is going with us. They're helping us advance in life, right? To be productive citizens in society. I used to be a bad boy. Yes, I don't even think about it. You know what I think about now? Let me see if I can get that schedule out of Rick, right? So I can be there even more. No, not be there less, be there more. Right? Because I know, right, me and my group at Mount Pleasant, right, we are more than a team. Right? We say that we're more of a family. Why? Because you can turn to each one of them at a time of need. You don't have to just turn to Rick, right? You can turn to me. You want to talk about something, right? I'm most definitely going to sit and listen. Why? Because you're important to me. All I can, all of goodwill is important to me. It's the same way that you're giving me all this attention, I need to give it back. So please know, right, that ICANN is trying to do the best that they could. We're going to have some that don't do as good, right? But don't judge us by that. Judge us by the caps and gowns you see. Right? Because you know why? These are the ones, right, that stood the test of time. They went through personal issues, right, and pressed forward. They went through financial issues and still pressed forward. You know what they said? They said, I'm going to do it, right? I'm going to do it, and I'm going to believe I can do it. Why? Because I can. So I'm going to end this, right, because I know I'm going to get that look. I'm going to look. He's going to look like
You're doing good, Gary.
He really just got started. He really just got started. All right, but I would like to thank all the goodwill, right, for all that they have done for us, right? And the main thing I want to thank for is for believing in me. That's the key thing, right? That was the things that we had missing in our life. Somebody who's going to stand beside us and believe us and push us to go forward in the right direction. And we, as ICANN, like to thank you for all that you've done for us. Right? Because now, right, we can pass it on to the next ICANN. Right? Because we're going to show them, hey, man, I've been there. Right? I'm going to help you get through it. You want to talk about something? Let's talk about it. Right? Because some people say, oh, it's business. No, I want to make it personal. Why? Because your life is personal, so I'm going to get personal with you. What's wrong? You're looking Saturday. What's wrong? Talk to me. If you need to talk, I'm here. Because sometimes we need that. Right? Somebody who we can confide in, right? And express that little deep, dark secret that we're holding, like, man, this girl flipped on me last night. I don't believe that. Right? And then now you can, right, what? Let it out. You can be that person, right, that's going to help the next person, and I can. Right? Because now we are the example, no more. Right? So now what do we got to do? We got to lead by example. We're going to have to be the best of I can. Why? Because we are. Simple and plain. We are the best of I can. If you don't think you're the best, you're wrong. You're wrong. Know why? If you wasn't, you wouldn't be here with me right now. So, my other ICANN candidates, right? Once again, I applaud you for all that you've done, right? And continue to do, right? Because within goodwill, right, there's always room for what? Growth. Right? Right? And I am trying to do my best to see how much I can grow inside goodwill. Right? And I know, and I offer the challenge to each and one of you with a cap and gown on. See how far you can grow. Right? They're giving you the opportunity. Why not take it? Right? Because remember, there's somebody better you. So what you getting a little bit more responsibilities? You have more responsibilities way before you started. Right? I've become a team leader. Right? Why? Because I wanted to pick up the responsibility. Why? I did not shun away from it. No. What's up? I know we can do better. And we all can always do better. And that's not just us, that's them too. Right? So I believe in you, right? And I hope you believe in me. Right? Today, right, is a better step for us at our graduation. And Chad, we gotta say something about this food. We expecting a hot meal. Look at the fruit back there. Right? Right? Yes, we discussed that, Chad. Most ourselves. Right. We were saying that I can, but he can do better than that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for your time and you give me a chance to speak, right? And I'd like to thank you for all of your support and guidance also. Have a great day.
So after my record has been attacked, I would like to remind you during your first 2 weeks of employability skills, you got 10 hot lunches. And I was in the house. But seriously, Gary, thank you. I think that was a great sentiment that you said. I would like to recognize some of our staff and community partners. With this group, just like how we got things going in Grand Strand, it kind of starts off as a small snowball, and then it's going to gradually get bigger as it goes along. I'm very all 10 of you guys made it. That's the first time we had 100% participation for graduation. So I really thank you. Also, internally, the Palmetto Goodwill staff has been. That's why you guys are sitting here, because no one's going to be here if you don't get on board. That's our friends in HR. You guys probably wouldn't be here if you weren't getting paid, and that's our friends in payroll. Okay, so it's a lot to get things going here. I don't know if Nancy's here, but we have Nancy. We have some frantic Tuesday morning correspondence when we're trying to get payroll straightened out, because ICANN's unique. You know, you guys are attached to ICANN, but you guys are in a store working. So getting those, it takes a lot of collaboration from everyone. So all the Goodwill staff, I really appreciate the work you do. Nancy cutting the supportive service checks. It really is a team, you know, to get you guys here. And also, as far as community partners go, you guys are the ones who are connecting the program to the community in many of the ways. Oxford House, Kira, you guys are great advocates for when you guys have a new member in the house come here. Referring us, Gary, a lot of Gary. I get a lot of referrals from Gary. He'll go to a meeting, I got 5 more referrals. You know, like you guys are growing the program, and the programs where you're getting support from the community, the participants in this program are far more successful if they are involved in a drug or treatment court in Oxford House, because we're working with you guys in the program you're at. If you are in drug court, if you're on probation, another thing this program does, it allows you schedule flexibility. Because we understand if you guys are not making those commitments, you might lose your freedom. So that's another thing this program does. And I'm very proud of all of you. I'm happy for your success. And it means a lot that you are recommending the program to your friends who are in similar programs, you know, in similar programs to you guys. So thank you guys so much for that. Also, when we were onboarding people, the mission services team downstairs helps us signing people in, helps them with the computer. So it really is a complete team effort, and I like to thank all of us for support needs. And that being said, I think we're going to hand out some certificates.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get you one. So first up is Sarah Aikman. Next, Miss Victoria she was our first retail person to go in the retail store, Victoria Blewett. As well. And you all know Gary Collins now. Jonathan Isaacson, I believe, is in the process of being promoted to retail team member 3. Mr. Joe Can Jones. And from Ashley Phosphate, Kira Rourke, she has been promoted to team leader as well. Up next, Nathaniel Stevens. And Alex Weaver. Alex works in our warehouse. He's the first one to make it through. And then Timothy Williams, he was in our first Mount Pleasant group, which is much needed, as we all know. Donald Smalls.
There you go.
And we're gonna finish up with Miss Marianne Gilmore's gonna do some closing remarks.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay, put that back right. Okay, well, I just, I want to thank you all for coming. Congratulations to our graduates. Gary, I don't know, but I think you're gonna have to teach our next, like, public speaking class or something, because you did an exceptional job as speaker. You did a really Pete, my friend, thank you so much for sharing your words of inspiration and guidance with our graduates. We really appreciate you. I want to recognize too Shayla Livingston, who is supporting the ICANN program and all of that. Shayla is the Director of Mission Services, and so we spend a lot of time talking about ICANN and how to help improve the program for you all. And of course, not last but not least is Chad. So, Chad. Okay, so here's what's going to happen if you guys will hang with us, okay? We would love to get some group pictures. So if you can hang with us, don't run away. We're going to get some group pictures. Y'all put the guilt on my head and Chad's head, and so we've ordered at least some pizza for you guys. So we want to make sure you get food, but there's food to get everybody started. There's some cake and there's some fruit and drinks in the back. If you guys also, if you have family, friends, anybody, your store manager, anybody you want to take a picture with, feel free. Ben's here. Thank you, Ben, for taking our photos. We really appreciate that. Thank you, Ben. And I know she's not in the room, I don't think anymore, but Laura Payne always puts everything together and makes all these events happen. So I want to thank you. And graduates, we are so glad you're here at Palmetto Goodwill. These folks are all here to support you, and they're glad you're here too. So congratulations to each and every one of you. All right. When I moved this, I turned it off. Yeah. But that's okay. Probably, but what are you gonna do? Y'all hang out for just a minute so we can get a group picture. We lost one.
When they come back, and we get this, and then in front of this as well. So these two.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Hey, thank you.
Quiet, quiet, please. Be honest, I didn't beat that this long.
Come see me no more. They're gonna kick me to the car. You know I do my walks every day. But I mean, you got 7 things to go through and be like, that's part about it. Thank you. Thank you.
You change it a little bit, put it together about angle a little bit. Hey, you guys angle in a little bit, yeah? Angle that way, yeah. There you go. That's great. Yeah, let's have one of them.
I feel really good. What?
My best friend needs help cleaning his room.
This one is better, but theater. No, we're in the back.
Welcome to the back. That'll be me.
I think Gary's the tallest.
Yeah. What's here, man? What's here? Tim. Another bitches. Hungry.
No, I think we're good. This is actually good. Here we go. Tuck it to the back. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
I want to take the Italian. Hey, take the Italian?
Yes, both. Move into the center.
Okay. No, I got you.
Picture. Man. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, Gary.
Yeah.
He's got a good heart. Yeah, I love that. They're awesome. He's got a good heart. They make my day. I come in sometimes, I'm feeling down. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah.
It can work, but it's, I like it.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. That was awesome. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, I think it. Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
No, good mention that training requirement.
Yeah, which I'm sure. Yeah, this week.
I'm going to check out what next thing is that. It's like right down the street. It's called the Grand. I think it's the name. I'm like, is that a flyer idea? I did. Yeah, one bedroom. But I thought there was like a studio.
But then, on the roof, one bedroom in Sweden.
Okay. But what, I think that one was an issue with the bar. Oh, the church. Yeah, it is. So, but the place, the place was meant it's called Plantation. I get a 2-bedroom for the same price as 1-bedroom. And it's like. Well, it's 1480 for a 1-bedroom. No, she also has security.
Oh, so she doesn't want the.
Yeah, so she really wanted to go. And I think I got my sister. Yes.
Yeah, and that one.
Thanks, man.
A lot.
I'm gonna do what you did to me too.
Yeah.
All different, different. Stop that. It's okay. You're welcome. And it's almost not making good something. Okay. You good? You're welcome. Thank you very much.
I'll be there.
Thank you. Great, but. I heard about you. We talked, no, we talked a lot about stuff like to get to me. Right, but I want to start behind the wall. Yeah. Yeah. One of the learning Oxford got they have, right? Right, that the president got from the that is a struggle coming out, right? With the pressure of responsibility of study. It is. Because they really trying to find out, man, you can't not bothering yourself. Right there, you can make yourself a kid, good job. You get all this pressure on me, and sometimes you don't have resources to the top. So, oh no, let me say that. Sometimes they don't know what the resources are. So, I want to get a chance to go. Right, the retention program is starting. Right. This is come and talk, time about birds. Right, good, you should be there too. That's you ready, Rick? Ready.
You're in. There's a juicer there. Is there a juicer? You're freak out. The way he interacts with the older customer,
Guess what?
he upsells.
I keep comparing the country.
So that.
It's so much about the public.
Oh, there were?
That's right. He would.
Oh, we didn't have a microphone.
There was one right here. Where was that?
Yeah.
I think the microphone didn't have batteries, or they couldn't change it, but.
And they said there was like issue. Is that because people have on you? Okay. Well, I'll pass all of that along. I'll keep an eye out for it as well. What? You know what?
I last I saw like they were working on it over here. I didn't even.
Well,
Not the end of the world.
That's okay.
Also, just FYI, I think I had to move the house. So that the guy. So I think I cut it off when I moved it. I think it shut down. So I'm not sure. It was at the very end, but
Still plugged in here.
it was at the very, very end. So I don't know if it messed up the live stream or not. But
Did you keep the live stream running?
did what?
Did y'all keep the live stream like running on here? Or
I don't think so. No, think we were just too involved in what we were doing, but, I know Stacy Lindbergh is gonna come and see you guys because we have that event tomorrow and she wants to do, because we couldn't get that ever to work. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh,
Thank you.
Ready?
Okay. One step away. Right?
Yeah, wait. Okay.
Okay.
Take care.
That's all.
Now you get another four. This thing's not strong.
It's not made in America.
You stop going.
Home manufactured.
Gotcha. I'm getting that.
What's that? You know how to come in. Yeah, yeah, they agree. I mean, you know, like a speech before. He can leave, just. In time.
I guess it's all that for last night. Oh. Okay. One picture. Right. You know, I was going to say, I can get
Oh, yeah. Forget that.
Today? Yeah. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day.
You are showing words like you have that. What do you think? I just came.
So, he wants to be our.
Like, say, or I think. Because this is, this. So I'm not getting big with the mental about the out. Yeah.
So, we'll have to, all right, I'll have to go up there and I'll probably get like. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to find
So that's number 5. Yeah.